Why do so many YouTubers do sponsored videos? Well, in this video, I'll be showing you the reasons why and also my YouTube earnings. Okay, there's a reason that I'm making this video. Although generally, lots of you that watch my videos are supportive and positive, I think I've been getting an unfair amount of criticism recently. Basically, people saying that I'm a sellout and that I shouldn't do any sponsored videos. The fact is, people think that making YouTube videos is easier to get rich quick solution. And that just straight up isn't true. So I felt the need to make this video showcasing my YouTube earnings from YouTube ad revenue and also the impact that sponsors have on my channel, on my videos, and for you, to really uncover why it is that YouTubers make sponsored videos, and later on maybe to have a look at some of the reasons why people may be resistant to them. But first things first, let's get the YouTube ad revenue side out of the way. To put it in one sentence, YouTube ad revenue pays terribly unless you're a massive channel. And by massive, I mean you're raking in multiple millions of views per month at least. So let's have a little investigation into my YouTube earnings. Let's take a look at the estimated monthly revenue from YouTube ad revenue. This is money that I get for the ads that are sort of automatically placed in front, in the middle, or at the end of my videos. In the last month, I have earned a shade over $420, which in UK speak is a fraction over £300, which for some of you may seem great, oh, I'd love to be paid that much by YouTube. That's extra money that I've just got to spend on whatever I want. But the problem here is that although that's an okay number, for the amount of hours of work that I put into making YouTube videos, this is nothing. I make 2 to 3 high quality videos every single week. They are heavily edited and optimized to do as well as possible for my channel, and really to make them as enjoyable as possible for you to view. If I was to make a conservative estimate at the amount of time per week that I spend on my YouTube videos, I would say it's at least 24 hours a week. Some weeks when I've got a video that's going to take extra editing, it's even more than this by quite a chunk. But for the sake of this video, we'll say 24 hours a week. That covers the filming of the main video, filming the B-roll that's going to go over the top, the hours spent editing each of these videos, the creation of the thumbnails for every single video, the search engine optimization for every single video, the rest of the administration for every single video, and then there's the other side, which is me contacting companies to get them to send me stuff to feature in certain videos too, whether that be for sponsored content or for reviewed content. And then there's also the trawling through the dozens of emails that I get every single day from multiple different companies because I'm out here on YouTube. So that 24 hours a week over a 4-week period is about 96 hours. And obviously there isn't exactly 4 weeks in a month, so let's round it up to 100 hours. Per month, I spend at least 100 hours on YouTube related stuff. And for that, I receive about £300. So what's that in terms of a per hour payment? At the moment at least, I'm working for £3 per hour. I could get more than that begging on the streets. The minimum wage in this country for any job for someone of my age is over £7 per hour. So for YouTube related stuff, I am earning less than half of the national minimum wage. And the thing is, it's not like my channel is a fledgling channel or a dead channel. I've been doing YouTube for just under 2 years. I've got almost 40,000 subscribers as of filming this video, and my videos are currently getting around 500,000 views per month. Compared to other niches on YouTube, this may not be huge, but for this niche, men's style and grooming, outside of the couple of really huge channels that we've got, that's pretty decent. And at the moment, my channel is the fastest growing channel in the world in this niche under 75,000 subscribers. And I haven't paid for any advertisements, I haven't botted subscribers and views. In my opinion, my videos are decent, and other people seem to think so too. But even then, after all that time and effort to get to this stage, if I wanted to actually earn equivalent to a normal job in a month just off YouTube ad revenue, I'd have to be getting at least 4 times the views per month. Based on my current statistics, I would need at least 2 million views per month to make this work just off YouTube ad revenue. It's chump change. And as much as I love making YouTube videos and I like making content for other people to enjoy and consume, it takes up a lot of my life. And frankly, I don't have the time to be doing it for that little amount of money. I left my full-time job to pursue part-time employment so that I have enough time to actually do this at all. And the thing is, unlike a standard job where you're always going to get paid at least a guaranteed amount per hour, it's not the same with YouTube. YouTube ad revenue varies on a huge variety of different factors. One of the main ones is that you've got to keep pumping out content. Otherwise, you get screwed by the YouTube algorithm. People will stop seeing your videos in recommended feeds. And as a result, you'll start getting less views and less money per month, even if your subscribership is growing. There are loads of channels, even in this niche on YouTube, that have got multiple hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but they're still getting less views per month than I am. It's really hard to maintain a certain amount of views per month to get the same amount of money. But then there are other factors as well, such as the seasons and time of year. In December, for instance, that was my best month yet in terms of ad revenue. I earned just shy of about £560 in that month, which is awesome. That's more the sort of money that I would want. But that's because December is by far and away the highest earning month of the year. Now through till about June is the time when YouTube is dead in terms of ad revenue. For most of the year, I'm earning half as much as I do in December. And this is a channel that's actually growing in terms of views and subscribers every month. But the thing that also affects this is the actions of certain huge YouTube creators. For instance, Logan Paul. You've seen the videos before, the one with the forest, recently one with an animal. When you've got such a massive subscribed to creator doing these sorts of things, advertisers get really scared and they pull loads of their adverts across YouTube because they don't want their adverts going in front of videos containing that sort of content at all. They can't risk it. And the knock-on effect for YouTubers like me is you see a incredible dip in ad revenue. Take a look at this graph. Tell me when you think Logan Paul uploaded that video. In the 2 years I've been on YouTube, I have never seen such a sharp dip in advertiser revenue. The biggest problem with this factor is it's something that I can't control. I've got no control about what these other people are doing. Yet their negative actions are still affecting my income directly. In a normal job, it just doesn't happen anything like that. Because by law, you have to be paid a certain amount. And then also, due to these sorts of things happening, you've got the increasing strictness of YouTube. I'm really restricted by the types of things that I can say and upload to YouTube now, which I think is an infringement in free speech. If I swear in a video, it becomes demonetized almost instantly. YouTube's bot thing that it uses to scan all the videos picks it up straight away. Or even certain words in the titles and tags trigger the same effect. And as a result, I gain no money at all from those videos. That is the sob story, really. That's the reality of YouTube ad revenue. Unless you're a huge channel where you've got millions of subscribers and millions of views per month, then it's just not anything. It's not worth spending your time on. If you want to make decent YouTube videos, you can't just treat it as a hobby like people seem to think. Because it takes that much time and effort and so many people feel entitled to free content constantly, it's very frustrating. Let's see where sponsors fit into this equation then. Because how can I, on such a low amount of ad revenue per month, afford to only work part-time and then spend the rest of my time on YouTube related stuff? To keep it simple, the money that comes from sponsorships allows me to consistently upload more videos, spend more time on the videos and make them better, and still have a life at the end of it. I can't give you exact figures on this because it's a private agreement between me and the companies involved, but really 2 sponsored videos in a month earns me more money than a whole month's worth of ad revenue. The money from 2 videos gets me more money than YouTube ad revenue does off at least 12 videos. And these amounts will obviously change over time depending on how many views that I can bring into this channel and how many subscribers I've got. I want to make more YouTube videos and better YouTube videos than I'm currently making at the moment, which in the long run is only going to benefit you guys, the viewers, which really is something that is only going to benefit you, the viewers. At the moment, I am at maximum capacity. I've got my part-time job that gives me some form of solid income, and then I've got YouTube, which gives me some variable income. But so long as I've got that part-time job, I can't have all my focus on the YouTube channel. And in this situation, you know, I've already hit my peak. I want to take it to the next level, and the only way to do that is to go full-time on YouTube. And the only way that I can perceivably see that I'm going to get there in under about 2 to 3 years is by doing more sponsorships. If I can upload up to 50% of my videos being sponsored, then that's going to give me the money that I need to just take that job away. And then I can use that 30 hours a week that I was originally spending on my job to focus on this YouTube channel. And if you're someone that wants my channel to grow and improve so that you can get better videos, then you need to appreciate that. I'll touch on some of the critical points that I want to answer in a moment about sponsorships, but I also want to point out that when I include sponsors in my videos, I make sure that I can get an exclusive discount code for my viewers, so that once I've introduced the brand to you, and if you like the sound of it, then you can get a discount on your purchase. And if I wasn't doing sponsored videos, then 9 out of 10 times I wouldn't have this luxury, and I wouldn't be able to pass on the discounts to the viewers. Why pay full price for something when you can get a discount, right? I want to focus now on some of the questions or criticisms that my viewers have been having on a couple of my sponsored videos. The first one is, too many of your videos are sponsored now, you're a sellout. If I was a sellout, I would have been full-time on YouTube many moons ago. I get absolutely bombarded every single day by multiple companies asking me to do paid videos for them. And out of these, 99% I say no to. Why? Because they don't meet the minimum requirements. I have a standard on this channel of the type of companies that I want to work with. I want companies that respect me, the creator, and you, the viewers, as well. Half the time, the sponsors that feature in my videos are ones that I've actually actively approached, because I've seen that they've got really decent products that I know my viewers will like, so I want to share them with them. I do my best to only work with decent companies who aren't going to try and script everything that I'm supposed to say in the videos. And to go along with this, I want to point out that, as far as I'm aware, I'm the only YouTuber in this genre, at least, that has like a pledges checklist, basically explaining everything to do with my viewpoint on sponsors and the types of brands that I work with. And the great thing is I have this available publicly in the description below on every single video that I upload, so that you can check out my sort of requirements. This is for brands to view, this is for you to view, so that you know that I'm being completely honest and transparent. Another popular criticism is, oh, such a long ad. You spent too long talking just about the sponsor. In my opinion, I just straight up disagree with this. There's a clear section in the pledges list that's in the description which talks about this. I won't work with a company if they try and get, the section on their products to absolutely dominate the whole video, because then it infringes on any value really that the video has to offer. But the thing is, I've had several 10-minute videos where around 1 minute 30 to about 2 minutes 10 is spent on the sponsor, and I think 2 minutes out of a 10-minute video is absolutely fair. Any less than that and the sponsor is going to get no value from it. I'm not going to be able to get anything across about the product in less time than that. If I spent 30 seconds on a sponsor, then no sponsor's going to want to work with me again, because it hasn't proved valuable to them. And really, because they're the type of people who make this channel possible to make my videos better, then I can't afford to be doing that. When I've got a sponsor in a video, there's some basics that you just have to do. And I've made the basic list here. I mean, I may be missing something, but I've got number 1, introduce the brand. Because when it comes to YouTube, over 90% of people who watch a video aren't subscribed, so they might not have seen the brand before. Number 2, the relevance to the video. Number 3, you've got to actually, show the product or the service. Number 4, say why they are different from other brands. Because as I said before, I reject most brands, so there's going to be a reason why this brand is one that I want to work with. And then also for the 5th one, I've got to put in the discount code that I can get for you. And the thing is, those 5 things take time to do. I can't cover all that in 30 seconds. It's going to take about 2 minutes. If I was going on and on and on for, about 7 minutes out of the 10-minute runtime, then I could understand this argument, but really, I'm not doing that. I've got to give some basic value to the sponsors. They enable me to do YouTube. So really, you supporting the sponsors is what supports me. You checking out their products, buying some of their products is actually going to indirectly support my channel. One of the problems these days is because there are so many videos on YouTube and there's so much content online that people feel entitled to free content everywhere. I'm not charging you to watch my videos. You get to watch these videos for free. I'm not going to work for free. Someone has got to pay for something somewhere along the line. And if I can show you products and services that I think you'd be interested in anyway, then I think it's a bit of a win-win situation. It's better than me just trying to put up a paywall and get you to pay for every single video. I also want to mention one of the reasons that I think that I'm getting more hate than is deserved. I can't talk about sponsorships without briefly touching on, some of the bigger YouTubers in this community. I want to point out, first things first, that despite what lots of my viewers seem to think, I don't dislike these guys. I get loads of comments, people trying to encourage me to make videos roasting these people. That's just not fair, and that's not going to happen. This bit of the video is just really going to touch on the actual, sponsor side of things. First things first, some of these creators are uploading, up to 100% sponsored videos. And unfortunately, I think that this may be having a negative consequence when it comes to people who are checking out my channel for the first time. Because when people are watching multiple videos from the same creators and they're constantly getting bombarded with sponsored videos every single video, people start to get a bit fed up of being pitched to like that in every video, so then they try and look for other similar content. And I feel that some of these people who are feeling like that are landing on my channel, so they're glad that they found another channel, then they watch a video of mine that's got a sponsor in and they get triggered. They have almost been conditioned by some of these other creators who are pumping out tons and tons of sponsored videos or videos promoting their own brands, so that now when they see one sponsored video by me, they go crazy, smashing the dislike button because it's got a sponsor in, or writing negative, unnecessary comments. People saying that just because I want to, you know, afford to survive in this world, doing something that I actually quite like, that makes me a sellout. I'd like to point out first of all that it says in the pledges down below, you know what sort of percentage of sponsored to non-sponsored content that you can expect with my channel. If I was a sellout, I wouldn't even be doing that, because I could get way more money by just allowing myself to do every video sponsored. And because some of these large channels have got such huge fan bases, such huge subscriberships, their channels can easily handle this. They have so many, you know, automatic likes on each video because of the size of their channels that, you know, you don't really notice any sort of dislikes. And also the negative comments are well outweighed by the positive comments. But my channel is nowhere near the size of any of these guys, and as a result, you know, it's a lot harder for my channel to, you know, get through that. A big influx of dislikes and negative comments because of something like a sponsorship makes a big difference. And then it causes other people who found my channel for the first time to sort of try and jump on the bandwagon. And it's disheartening when I see comments like this, because my channel's still small to the extent that I read most comments through my mobile phone, and it's horrible to just have to wake up and see things like people repeatedly calling me a sellout. And I'm pretty resistant when it comes to comments. I've had a lot more hate comments probably than a lot of these channels on YouTube, but I'm pretty resilient. But even for me, you just get sick of it sometimes. It's one of the reasons I wanted to make this video. And also the too long on the sponsorship thing, I have to say in some cases I think that some of these big YouTubers do spend too long on sponsorships. I've seen in several instances about an 8-minute video where 3.5 minutes of it are pretty much a sales pitch for a product. I feel that, you know, 2 minutes out of a 10-minute video is a bit more fair for both the sponsor and the audience. But these guys, you know, they can do whatever they want. I'm not going to hate them. I'm not going to make videos specifically calling them out like people seem to think. I've met a couple of these guys in person before. I'm going to Menfluential in about a week's time. These are really nice guys, but I just feel a bit frustrated that some of their actions have consequences on my channel. So to sum it up really, I don't think sponsorships are a bad thing at all. Sponsorships enable me to make better content and more content, which is what I want to make, and it's what you want to receive. Hopefully this has cleared it up for some people who think that I'm a multi-millionaire YouTuber and that me doing sponsorships is me selling out. Well, maybe this has shown otherwise. Using sponsorships effectively and abusing sponsorships are two different things. I think this is a really interesting topic to talk about, especially for those of you who've tried doing your YouTube channel before. You'll actually know how difficult it is. 99% of people would fail at trying to make YouTube channels, but sponsorships are one of the ways that, you know, I'm making sure that I can keep succeeding on this platform. Hopefully you found this video insightful. We're getting back to the regular content in the next video, but this is just one that I wanted to get out there. I might release this as an extra video. If you've watched this video and you're still hating on me for doing sponsored videos, then just leave my channel. I don't care. Because if you're not supporting the sponsorships, then you evidently don't support me and you don't want me to make videos. Videos which, I may add, are free for you to watch. Anyway, press the like button if you thought it was fun. Subscribe to the channel if you actually want to learn about menswear, how to style your hair, that sort of thing. And I'll see you on the next video.